Mauricio Pochettino hopes his Chelsea players will return safely from international duty following the upcoming big match against Arsenal. The Blues will host Mikel Arteta's side at Stamford Bridge on October 21st in a fiery London derby. While Chelsea will of course be without some big players like Christopher Nkunku, Reece James will finally return to the matchday squad after fine-tuning his shot during the opening weekend of the campaign Premier League. Elsewhere, Pochettino suffered some minor injuries. Axel Disasi and Nicholas Jackson have both withdrawn from international duty this month due to injury, although these could be precautionary omissions. With that said, Football.London has taken a look at the latest injury news at Stamford Bridge. Nkunku is yet to play a match for Chelsea after moving from RB Leipzig this summer. The 25-year-old suffered a knee injury in a preseason friendly against Borussia Dortmund. After months of inactivity, he has now stepped up his rehabilitation program. Nkunku recently returned to the gym, lifting weights and occasionally working out with a ball. Taking to Instagram to show off his hard work, the French international posted 2 black and white filtered photos of himself in the gym. Last month, he posted a series of similar images to his account showing him in a pool and having his knee medically examined. Bayern Munich could decide to make a move for Chelsea's Conor Gallagher in the new year. That is according to a report from 90 Minutes. They explained that the future of Conor Gallagher at Stamford Bridge is under pressure right now, with his current deal expiring in the summer of 2025. Apparently, if the Blues aren't successful during contract negotiations with their midfielder, they'll be open to selling him in the January transfer window. 90 Min's report says that German champions Bayern could decide to reignite interest in Chelsea's Gallagher after wanting him in the summer. This comes at the same time they're already eyeing 24-year-old Blues centre-back Trevoh Chalobah for January. In addition, they claim that Tottenham are monitoring Gallagher's contact talks, having liked him in the summer when he was available for around £50 million. Interestingly, Spurs believe that the 23-year-old would rather join them than Bayern if he were to exit Chelsea soon. Gallagher's been a mainstay in the Chelsea 11 so far under Mauricio Pochettino's management, which is why our instinct would be leaning towards keeping him and offering a new deal. Let's wait to see what unfolds from contract negotiations between the club and player, though. Frank Lampard recently explained that Gallagher majorly impressed him after coaching him during last season, as quoted by Sky Sports. It does feel like the box-to-box midfielder is rated highly by those around him. Mauricio Pochettino believes Cole Palmer has brought what Chelsea need ahead of their match against Arsenal. The deadline day signing from Manchester City has a perfect record in Chelsea colours when he has started the game, with wins over Brighton, Fulham and Burnley. The 21-year-old scored his first goal for the Blues when handed the responsibility from the penalty spot against the Clarets, to cap off a solid start to his career at Stamford Bridge, having also picked up 2 assists in the short time he has been with the club. Pochettino highlighted the freedom Palmer has been provided despite being placed on the right and cited his unpredictable nature as a key asset in Chelsea's attack. His positioning saw Raheem Sterling on the left against Burnley, where the 28-year-old thrived as he was involved in each of the Blues' 4 goals. It would appear Pochettino now has to manage a serious amount of competition on the wings given Mykhailo Mudryk's improving form too. Pochettino told the official Chelsea website, in the midfield area they start to connect and get a good link. Cole Palmer is also a good player who links with his teammates. We are giving him the starting position on the right, but we give him the freedom to play between the lines because he's ready to read what the team needs and to be unpredictable, because football is a game that is unpredictable and he has the capacity to be like this. Glenn Johnson believes that Mason Mount will be regretting his decision to leave Chelsea for Manchester United. The 24-year-old midfielder, who swapped Stamford Bridge for Old Trafford in the summer, has struggled to impress at his new club this season. Football.London understands that the Blues were once close to reaching an agreement with Mount over a new deal, but, following his return from the World Cup in December, an offer was no longer on the table. In the new year, Chelsea reopened talks with the England international, but he didn't want to sign a 1-year extension, said that Mount never received an improved offer, leaving the door open for his departure in the summer. After almost 20 years at the West London outfit, the Red Devils swooped in and secured his signature. However, while just 1 point may separate Chelsea from United in the Premier League table, Johnson has claimed that Mount will be questioning his decision to leave his boyhood club. When asked if the Englishman will be regretting his move to Old Trafford, the former Blues defender told Betfred, "At the moment he will be. Manchester United are a very big football club, but you don't join them in the expectation that you're going to be part of a team that's 10th in the Premier League. You only want to go there to challenge for major honors. I know that Chelsea aren't in a better position at this very moment, but you don't move to Old Trafford in the expectation that you're going to struggle." I don't know why he decided to leave Chelsea, but I'm sure he's questioning his decision at this very moment. Chelsea fullback Marc Cucurella admitted confidence in the squad is growing after the Blues' comfortable 4-1 win over Burnley. Having won 3 consecutive matches in all competitions, Chelsea appear to have steadied the ship after a difficult start under Mauricio Pochettino, with the team entering the international break 11th in the table and just behind top 4 6 points. The central figure in Chelsea's current winning streak is Cucurella, who appears to have failed to meet the requirements before reinventing himself at right back. The Spaniard, a professional left back, played every minute of the team's 3 wins. "It was a very good win for us because we were confident and scored a lot of goals," Cucurella told club media after the win over Burnley. "In other games we might have lost confidence after going behind, but we followed the game plan, kept building and kept fighting. The team's confidence is getting better after 2 consecutive victories. We believe in ourselves and our plan, and we have 3 really important points." Cucurella is not the only player to notice a difference in the dressing room, with Pochettino himself highlighting one positive change. When asked about his plans for the international break, Pochettino replied, "We will spend 2 weeks working on the training ground. To improve players, try to rehabilitate those who are injured. We are trying our best to become better. The atmosphere is so different." On loan, Chelsea star Romelu Lukaku has vowed to spill the details of his Chelsea exit soon after leaving Stamford Bridge to AS Roma this summer. The Belgian striker has wasted little time in settling into life at Roma and has scored 7 goals in his first 7 games for the club. He has further stated that everyone will be shocked when they find out the details of his exit, with Chelsea now willing to sell him for a cut price in the region of £37 million next summer. Lukaku has remained relatively quiet during all this, but has started while on international duty that he is biding his time to speak. He told a packed group of reporters, "Most of the people in the room know me. You know that I don't like to beat around the bush. I will speak in time, but if I really said how it all went last summer, everyone would be shocked. What was the biggest nonsense I read? That I was supposedly told I was going to a certain club, but that didn't make any sense. There were moments when I could explode. 5 years ago, I might have done that too, but now I don't waste any energy on it. It was a moment to be silent and focus on myself. I concentrated on what I do well, play football." Chelsea signed Romelu Lukaku after he played the leading role in winning Inter Milan their first league title in a decade, but his first season did not go as planned at Stamford Bridge and he left for Inter Milan shortly.